Hello, I'm going to show you today how to be the perfect housewife. Forget Aggie and whoever her sidekick is. You don't need to have a big blonde beehive, an apron and big marigold gloves. All you need to do is have a glass of wine, a lunch date with your friends and my tips in hand. I did say tips with a P. Okay, rule number one, if you can afford it, get a cleaner. You don't need to listen to the rest of the tips. If you're not in that position to be able to have a cleaner, then you need to listen and listen good. First of all, plugins, Ambipure's Evolutions, every room. They might cost you around £20 a month, but hey, believe me, you're going to really thank me for this one. When your husband gets home from work, the first thing he will say is, smells nice, you've been busy. Haha, you're halfway there. All it takes is you plug them in and they smell delicious. It's like you've been dusting all day and cleaning the floors and mopping the sides, and actually you've done nothing. One thing about a man is he doesn't actually notice dirt. He smells cleanliness. That's all there is to it. So once you've plugged those in, which is probably going to take you, depends how big your house is, not much more than a minute, going around the house, plugging them all in. Turn them off in the evening so that obviously they last longer and you get to save your allowance. If you haven't got a dishwasher, now that's a little bit trickier. Best thing to do if you haven't got a dishwasher is to cook everything in foil dishes, which you can then just throw away at the end of the evening. Ready meals comes to mind, although sometimes you might get caught on that one. I tend to be lucky I have a dishwasher, so my idea of cheating is a little bit simpler. Any supermarket makes mashed potato now that's ready to go in the microwave and cooks in 3 minutes. What you don't want is your man to know that you've done that while you've been out with your mate, while you've been drinking your wine. So when he comes home from work, make sure there is a pack of butter and a pint of milk on the side, maybe even some cream. Just make it look as if you've been cooking from scratch. When that microwave goes off and he asks what's in the microwave, just tell him you're reheating your cup of coffee, because obviously you haven't been on the wine. All these things are so simple. There's many more tips to come. Another one is the ironing trick. Your man, remember, has no idea what you do all day. He only goes by smell. Squirt all his dirty clothes with Febreze, hang them back up again. The same with the bedding. It's so simple, girls. So instead of being a slave to the 1950s, be a woman of 2011. You go out there, you do what you want to do, and your man thinks you're so good. Anyway, that aside, I noticed my son makes many of these YouTube videos, which is probably why I've decided to have a little Twitter around with it, although it's Facebook. He's asked Justin Bieber to follow him on Twitter. So I'm asking the Queen to follow me, because I feel sorry for our Queen. I think she must be a bored housewife these days. I'm sure Kate and William are taking away many of the special occasions that she normally would cover. So hey, Queenie, if you would like to follow me on Facebook, if you're having to do your own housework now, then I'll be quite happy to help you. And if you don't want to write a book on your own life because you don't feel that it's worthy enough, then write my story. I will be quite happy to allow you to do that. On a lighter note, I am so looking forward to be a grandmother any day now. As you can see, I am far too young to be a grandmother, but I am so looking forward to embracing it. So thank you, Alex, and thank you, Chloe, for giving me this opportunity. And just hurry up, Kitty, and make your entrance, because Granny is dying to see you, but she won't be wearing her curlers and her apron. Speak to you all soon. Good night.